Ever thought your morning coffee or favorite video game could boost your investment portfolio? Some of the best performing ETFs in 2024 are in industries you might not expect. But will they continue to be winners in 2025? In this video, I will break down the top performing ETFs in 2024, explain what's driving their returns and whether they're worth your money in 2025. So without further ado, let's dive in. Kicking off with commodities, the Wisdom Tree Cocoa delivered a remarkable 318.24% return in 2024, and over the last year it has returned 170.93%. So what's driving this surge? Extreme weather conditions in key cocoa producing regions have led to significant supply shortages. Global demand for chocolate products has increased, especially in emerging markets, and investors are turning to commodities like cocoa to protect against inflation. But it's worth noting that this is an exchange-traded commodity, not a traditional ETF. ETCs are investment vehicles that track the price of a commodity or a basket of commodities, often backed by physical assets or derivatives. While the returns are enticing, commodities can be volatile. Factors like weather and geopolitical events can impact prices, so it's essential to assess your risk tolerance before diving in. Another beverage that made waves is the Wisdom Tree Coffee, delivering an impressive 88.04% gain in 2024, and over the last year it has returned 150.31%. So what's fueling the growth? Adverse weather in major coffee-producing areas has disrupted supply chains. There's a growing global appetite for coffee, with specialty brews becoming particularly popular, and changes in currency values have made coffee exports more lucrative for producers. Like the Cocoa Fund, this is also an exchange-traded commodity designed to track coffee prices rather than a diversified basket of stocks. In addition, coffee prices can be unpredictable. Ensure this fits within your broader investment strategy. For anyone looking to diversify outside developed markets, emerging markets might be a great option. The X-Trackers MSCI Pakistan Swap ETF delivered 69.84% returns in 2024 and 62.37% over the last 12 months. So why the positive trend? Pakistan has implemented policies attractive foreign investment. The country's stock market has outperformed several peers in the region, and investors are seeking assets with low correlation to Western markets. If you're investing outside Western markets, it's worth noting that emerging markets come with risks like political instability and currency volatility. Moving on to Amundi MSCI Semiconductors ESG Screened ETF. Semiconductors were a hot sector last year due to AI, with Nvidia leading the charge. Capitalizing on the semiconductor boom, this ETF delivered 58.44% in 2024 and 34.57% over the last 12 months. Its top holdings are Nvidia, Broadcom, Taiwan Semiconductor, ASML, and Qualcomm. Increased demand for AI and machine learning technologies is behind this ETF's impressive returns, and investors are prioritizing environmentally and socially responsible companies. Plus, the US CHIPS Act is driving semiconductor production back to the US, reducing reliance on Asia. While prospects are strong, the semiconductor industry is highly competitive and cyclical, so you must be able to tolerate volatility. Moving on to the VanEck Video Gaming and eSports ETF, which returned 50.81% in 2024, and in the last 12 months it's returned 57.98%. Its top holdings are AppLovin, Tencent, Nintendo, and AMD. This ETF has benefited from eSports popularity and technological advancements in virtual reality and alternative reality, which has enhanced gaming experiences. If you're considering this as a potential investment, it's worth bearing in mind that the gaming sector moves fast with shifting consumer preferences, so diversification is key. If you're enjoying the video so far, you're going to love what's coming next, so go ahead and click the like button and subscribe. I really appreciate your support. Amid rising geopolitical tensions, nations are allocating more funds to defense. VanEck Defense ETF returned 45.73% in 2024 and 39.61% over the last 12 months, and its top holdings are Palantir and Thales. Increased military spending worldwide is behind this ETF's impressive returns. However, it's worth bearing in mind that defense investments can be sensitive to political changes and ethical considerations. The crypto market has rebounded strongly since the 2022 stock market crash, with the VanEck Crypto and Blockchain Innovators ETF returning 45.45% in 2024 and 49.62% over the last 12 months. Its top holdings are Coinbase, MicroStrategy, Block, and Riot. So what's driving the popularity? The US recently approved Bitcoin ETFs, and other countries may follow. If you're interested in this ETF, it's important to remember that crypto remains highly volatile, so only invest what you can afford to lose. The space sector has gained momentum over the last 1 to 2 years, with the VanEck Space Innovators ETF returning 44.39% last year and 77.37% over the last 12 months. Its top holdings are AST Space Mobile and Rocket Lab. This sector has seen a lot of tailwinds over the last few months, such as increased government funding and technological advancements, with companies like SpaceX and Rocket Lab launching satellites and planning manned missions. If you're considering this, it's worth remembering that the space industry is high risk, potentially offers high returns. Moving on to Wisdom Tree Blockchain ETF. This ETF returned 44.08% in 2024 and 41.03% over the last 12 months. And its top holdings are MicroStrategy, Coinbase, Robinhood, and Riot. Growth in DeFi platforms offering alternative financial services and businesses adopting blockchain are some of the reasons behind the impressive returns. But it's worth mentioning that blockchain investments are speculative and regulatory risks remain. The final one is Invesco US Technology Sector ETF. Tech remains a dominant force, with this ETF returning 42.15% in 2024 and 29.18% over the last 12 months. Tech innovation in AI, cloud, and cybersecurity continues to drive returns. These ETFs have showcased impressive returns, but past performance does not guarantee future results. Before investing, consider the following: your knowledge of the sector. Does it fit your financial objectives and risk tolerance? Can you handle potential market ups and downs? If you're looking for ways to save fast, check out this video here for money saving hacks that helped me save £50,000 fast. Also, if you're curious about long-term investing, watch this video to see what I'm invested in, lessons learned from 4 years of investing, and how compounding and patience can pay off. Let me know in the comments which ETF interests you the most. Are you already investing in any? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more investing insights. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.